Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. This is Spira, Season 2, Session 7, Founding Encounters. Last time, you were given a task to explore the old trade city, the old Behdolis Capital, which was partners of Manaland. On the way there, you had an encounter with some fiends on your boat, which you defended off after quite a while. It was a cloud at first, but after getting closer, you found out they were sin spawn. An interesting breed of monsters. Sure, it's nothing to worry about, though.
In character still has no fucking clue what any of this means.
The boat took some damage, but it's still able to move around because after it dove into the deck, it didn't actually damage anything besides just the first two decks. There's only one casualty. It was a Taru. How he was not able to dodge that, we have no idea.
Wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it.
That sounds awfully suspicious.
Hey, just because Tarus are literally the perfect size to football kick up something, I did not do it. I've never done it. I've only thought about it.
That sounds suspicious.
How'd it go again, Jake? Kick the baby.
Oof.
All right.
Okay, I kicked the baby. I don't want to kick the baby.
So I don't have an actual map for the old Behdolis city because when I was doing this at this time, I didn't have the map maker stuff. So I just never got around to it because, well, I'm lazy.
Yep.
It's fine.
So, boat repairs are being underway. You guys have your time to yourselves, healing up, addressing things that you need to, and you guys eventually get to the old Behdolis city. This place looks like a nightmare. Fallen buildings, everything decayed. But at the center of of everything, it seems like there's one building still standing. But you're currently on your boat.
Is there anything special about this building that's still standing?
It looks like every couple of minutes it lights up and there's a figure on it, but you can't quite make it out. It looks like one of those. It looks like one of those old billboards that lights up with somebody's image. But
okay.
But about every 10 minutes, it just comes back online, and it looks like it's lighting up something. So somebody might be in town.
So we're going to check that out, right?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Because
No, we're going to ignore the one plot thread we have and go back home.
Yep.
I am positively literally going to die if I do not find out what's on top of that building.
You guys aren't going to believe it either. So, you disembark, or you get closer to the shoreline, and it looks like there's some sort of dock there. There's also I'm sorry?
Just quick reference. How long did it take us to get here after the combat?
3
Was it
days.
like a day or so? 3 days?
Yes.
Alright, well then I can just pump everything back to full. Let's keep going. Sorry to interrupt you.
As you're arriving, you find like a makeshift dock made out of steel, wood, and, well, dirt. Upon getting there, you do notice that there is another boat there.
Okay, competition. Time to calorie up.
This boat looks like it's seen better days. It is made completely of metal.
I reach into my bag of pies and pull out a pie. And I scarf it down because there's probably something going to be happening here and I need some calories to burn.
I will also take a pie out of my bag of pies.
Hi, brothers.
And then I will ready it to throw at enemy.
Okay. As you're getting closer to the shore, docking in, you notice a bunch of Sahuagin are walking towards you with goods in their hands. Does anybody speak Sahuagin?
I don't even know what that is.
It is funny of you to assume that I would know any other language.
No, I'm asking everybody else.
And what he said, it's bold of you to assume that I speak any other languages. The most exotic thing that I speak is Moogle.
I actually forgot to write more languages on my sheet. I can fix that later.
Well, you might write down Sahuagin later. They,
hell no.
Hello, what are you guys doing here?
It seems like they wish to have pie.
I said hello in Sahuagin.
Oh, you actually speak Sahuagin?
Yeah.
Hello there, friend. What kind of goods do you have to trade with us? Your boat seems much different from other travelers. Do you have anything for us to buy? We have many shinies.
Oh, you guys are traders?
Yes,
You're
we
merchants.
trade. We dig stuff up and give to your people all the time.
We found Jawas. Oh god.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Brother, what's going on? How many times do I have to tell you to speak our language, not the common tongue?
Oh, you speak common. Hello there. I have pie.
Hi.
Hello. So you speak common as well?
He shrugs. Yeah. Technically, we all do.
That is great news.
But our friends told us to only speak in our native tongue because bad people are out in the world.
Oddly enough, I know how they feel.
That is not always true. Sometimes you meet nice people.
We're not
wait,
merchants ourselves, but again, this is all in Sahuagin.
They show you what they have to offer, and it appears to be microchips, electronic keyboards that are very tarnished, but make a knowledge engineering check.
Sure. I think I have that. I don't have that.
Nice.
I don't have engineering or technology.
You come from an advanced society without that.
I know how to fix that stuff. I don't know how it works.
Give me a repair check.
Wait, hold on a second.
There we go.
Let me read my...
Yes.
Gumi, repair check.
You were the epitome of my Outer Worlds character, I see.
Hold on.
You're an engineer without the intelligence to be an engineer.
Pardon me. Hold on. I'm trying to read my damn class ability.
If anybody else has repair, you can roll it to see if it's repairable.
I believe I have this.
I mean, like the technologic feat, I thought.
I do not have this.
But I guess I don't?
Alright, roll repair then.
Wait, I'm outbid though. How do I not have that feat?
No, you're not. You're
Shut up.
Behdolis. I'll bet it was something of the future. Alright, with a 14, you can see that it's very damaged, but I guess to some people, they could be able to repair it with a lot of hammering on it.
Oh.
So somebody might be using these as money for them to keep finding more.
Okay.
Right, that's why I don't have the technologic feat.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
So what? And then the big one, or then he continues with after shoving his apparent brother out of the way, and goes to Nugu. So what are you doing here?
Oh. Well, we were gonna go up there and see what that was about.
Oh, that is our great god. He is just, and he looks at Mashi, and they all start to praise him. They all drop down to their legs and start worshiping him.
Masanori?
Masanori.
What's going on? What's
Oh, great
what's happening
soda
here?
pop man.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
you
really
guys
confused,
don't
guys.
know. But there's about 17 Sahuagin bowing
I
to
would
you.
assume.
There's no way that there's a sign up there with your picture.
That's what I'm going to assume.
I guess.
First verse. Buy soda pop. Makes blitzballs stronger. Second verse.
I did that commercial like 30 years ago.
Second verse. Makes you
Technically,
stay young
1,000.
forever, but it appears you are older. But you don't understand this. Whatever
So-
Nugu says
Oh,
is
I don't understand,
transferring
sorry.
it to you.
So
They're basically
worshiping
doing
you
a Bible. And
They're worshiping you because of a commercial?
Well, that's. Hey,
only high priest is
Viewers, I
allowed to
guess.
drink thy sacred juice once every 50 years.
Apparently,
you share this with me?
well,
Okay.
there's some sacred juice up there that their high priest is only allowed to drink once every 50 years.
Oh. Did we bring any liquor on the boat? Because have some real drinks, you know? Not soda pop. I didn't even drink that when I was playing.
After 1,000 years, I think the soda pop is fermented enough to be alcohol.
Okay.
It's something.
Even if it comes out as a gelatinous cube.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Right. Why did we actually come here?
Oh, you want to see your
I don't
great portrait of you? Come, my lordship.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Prince, were we supposed to see if there were people here? What were we actually doing here?
I like how you always give him a different title.
We were to inspect the city and see if our old allies were intact.
Oh,
It would seem not to be the case.
yeah, I think we could put on the report that this place is fucked.
There is also traders here.
We'll...
Some Albedian people.
Huh? I don't know
Thank
what
you.
Albedian is, but it sounds dumb.
Let's assume that they're at least human. Come along.
Come along,
you
come
just
along.
get a frown and crossed arms from Alana, but she doesn't say anything.
Again, I would like to point out, our DM said the Albed, as we know it, we would not know them as Albed.
Yes, that's
What do we know them
they
as?
changed their names to Albed after Bavel and their secret war against Behdolis was trying to wipe them out, so they changed their name. More lore that nobody ever knows about.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So they are walking through, and the young one is saying, "All bow down before Master Mashi." And there's just hundreds of Sahuagin bowing down. One of them runs up to you with their child. "Heal my child!"
Don't, Masanori, don't let this. He's sick? What's wrong with him?
His fever won't go down.
Oh, he's got a fever.
Anyone have a magic spell for this?
Wouldn't you?
I'm pretty fresh out of magic, to be honest.
He only needs a cure spell.
Okay.
Artemis will walk up. He will lay on hand and heal baby.
Baby cured! One of his disciples is healing! The crowd cheers everywhere.
Do anything.
The paladin of the great Masanori.
As you're walked to the.
What did you just say?
As you are,
I said you're a paladin.
Oh,
as you
yes,
are,
this is true.
as you walk to the center of town, you notice that big board that was flickering is a commercial board. Masanori's image is on there saying, "Buy some pop if you want to be hot." Underneath of the machine is his old tiki bar.
Masanori, how much were you paid to do that ad, or did you pay to do that ad?
And this is when
Not
he was,
enough.
and apparently this is a picture of him when he was in a blitzball ace. He was very athletic, looks like a little taller, and a lot of supporters. And next to his tiki bar is this sacred machine that has been littered with shells and bits and pieces of tiny gold and other metals. And next to it sits the elder.
It's a vending machine.
Every now and then it lights up and says 50 gil.
I'm going to be honest.
50 gil in the machine.
Great masters. Oh, great master. You wish to come
honestly,
to vending
That
machine.
works. How does that thing still work?
I don't know.
Others come to try to take apart, but we will only allow the great God himself to come.
Great. Well, you kept it warm for me. In common now, or are they still speaking turtle?
He's actually speaking common to you.
Okay.
Also,
What?
Alkir and Awa, you notice that your trade dealings suddenly dry up because all the Suhu can rush to the center of town.
Well, this is certainly not how I expected this trip to go.
And they start
was-
praising you
Not at all.
and whispering glory sounds, and then speaking your Bible in Sahuagin.
Man, they really love that commercial.
Because apparently there's like
Remember it. I
multiple
think I was
different
doing cocaine back
commercials.
then.
Gosh.
And a couple of them are holding blitzballs and practicing blitzballs, the children. These are blitzball playing Sahuagin. And yes, I made a team for them.
Maybe we should have a game with them. I raise my arms up like everyone should volunteer.
Yeah, you should go play
Nobody,
with them.
no, we would never go against the master. He looks a little older. Banish him from here.
Wait, really? Again?
No, they just said he looks a
Didn't even
little
cheat this
older,
time.
and they just
One of
banished.
the Sahuagin just got banished. Holy shit!
And two muscular Sahuagin walk in, take him. It's like, no, this is my only place to live. No, and then you just hear
wait,
dead
don't
silence
take him
after
out.
50 feet.
Oh,
It's
wow.
true.
Villager elder says, banishment does not mean leaving place alive.
Oh, these
Oh,
people
shit.
are hardcore!
Shit.
They killed him.
Nobody goes against Master Mashi.
We're in trouble, guys.
I
I
think
couldn't play
you're
this game
in
again
trouble.
if I had to.
I'm pretty sure you're in trouble.
Master
Because
Machi,
I
please
don't
give
play
us
blitzball.
please give us your words of wisdom. You, come here. Write words down or you're banished.
I will
Master
go
Nori.
over to Masanori and whisper, you should just
Also,
repeat the
at this
commercial."
point, a commercial pops on and says, if you're not getting my product, then you might as well be kicked out of here because you're not, and then it cuts off.
You should probably teach them a cocktail or something.
So
Or
they got
just
the
finish the
banishment
commercial.
from your commercial.
I put 2 and 2 together there. This is bad news bears for all of us. All right,
You
I'm
are
gonna have
their
to make up a
god.
new- I have to make up a new commandment now.
This is very good news for us.
Speak for
you said
yourself.
that my
This is
tiki bar is in there?
terrifying.
Said that there's another tiki bar that's there.
That is your tiki bar. It's the old one. It's boarded up with old wood and everything, and says none may enter. But they start brushing things away so you can enter.
All right, I will enter, and I will get the fireworks underneath the bar.
They are water.
Because of course they
They are
need fireworks.
destroyed by water. But you do find another
Trouble.
case of your soda in there, so you can restock the machine for generations to come.
Oh. Okay.
Use it. Use it to restock the machines. Make them believe that you
No.
are their god.
Your soda pop makes Elder young again. I've been Elder for 550 years.
Jesus.
Wow.
If you are too young when you drink it, you die.
Happened to this soda over 1,000 years.
We put a lot of sulfur in this stuff.
And what do you do with the box of or a case of soda that you find? It's like a box of 48.
Jesus.
48 cans.
And you're not
I'll
entirely
raise it
sure
up.
if it would actually work on people, but it does work on Sahuagin.
It makes them immortal?
It extends their lives
Or-
dramatically. It's like King Piccolo wishing for eternal youth instead of immortality, which is dumb. Or not King Piccolo, Lord
the-
Slug.
But
As this is
Alright,
going on, people that are not in the tiki bar or talking with Sahuagin, make a perception check. That would be Atmos, Elena, and Jansen.
Alright.
Let's see what I see. Probably nothing.
One of the things I'm
Oh, hey, I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 30.
The archer should have good perception.
I am the sniper of the group, so yeah.
Elena,
makes
you
sense.
notice 2 figures walking towards you. One of them is holding a bag full of items on their back, and the other one is cautiously walking towards you. Apparently, they're both armed.
She slowly puts a hand on her crossbow and nudges the others, or at least the closest person she can find.
The closest person you find is Cloudwalker, and you're being poked, Cloudwalker. Or, sorry,
I'm back.
Atmos.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
She gestures with her head silently to the people approaching.
I look over.
You see, you're busy, you're busy, Nugu.
Oh, I am? Why
Yeah.
am I busy?
Because you're the one translating.
Oh.
The other ones are talking in Sahuagin. The Elder is talking in Common. You see a man approach you, about maybe like 5'8" or so, blonde hair with a red mohawk, and a woman appearing next to her with a, oh my gosh, this is taken in Gerdania. A Makote female walking towards you as well. As soon as Roll20 responds, I can show you their photos.
That is very cool.
They are cautiously walking towards you.
Well, speaking Mithrin, what's happening?
I don't know Mithrin, so you just get a confused look.
I will also look confused.
Awa, you hear in your native tongue that someone is saying something. What were you saying?
I'm addressing her. What's happening?
Oh, me?
I'm assuming I'm working on I'm working on something in the back, and I just noticed him glancing over. Oh, we walked up.
Yeah, you walked up to them because you were wondering why your traders suddenly up and left you.
So I'll say in Mithrin, so they can't understand. Who are these people interrupting our trade? What is going on here?
You hear that in Mithrin.
I have been hearing from the Sahagwan. Have I been hearing from the Sahagwan what's going on?
No, because they all left you.
They all left. But when we walked up, they're not chanting or anything?
Oh, they are chanting.
Okay, what do I discern from them chanting?
They're praising this short man right now. And he looks like an older version of the person on the sign.
It looks like their god has descended. Also, he's older.
Yes.
I'll whip out my goggles that all the Albed have, and just start looking at them, analytically.
Well, the
Are these
the
photos
resident...
being shared to you guys? I'm not getting shared to all players anymore.
I saw the photos.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
They were shared, and every time I close it, it keeps showing back up again. It's kind of annoying.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm used to the pop-up showing, do you want to show to all players? And it's not popping up for me, so I keep trying it on 2 different GM screens.
You're good.
It is popping up.
You're getting a confused look from the rabbit, and she has a hand on her crossbow on her back. She hasn't drawn it, but she's staring at you.
These people that you see in front of you are wearing very different clothing. Much nicer clothing. Clothing you've not ever seen. Their weapons are undescribable because they look similar to the things that you dig up. And if you have the English to Albed translator, you can always use that too.
I'm gonna help set a scene and stuff. You're all talking that. Jansen's just a human in robes, just ahead of everyone else, just watching all this nonsense happening, and he looks heavily uncomfortable.
So.
Oh, where was that linked? I so want to use.
Link?
Yeah, hold on a second.
I'm looking for the English to Albed translate.
I'll send it. I sent it to you in a private message. It's the Stephen W.
Got it. Okay. So these look like ancient weapons, right?
Yes, but they're new.
Could I like describe? Like, would I be able to analyze like exactly what weapon that is?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Why perception?
Or not, sorry, engineering. Technology, sorry, wow.
Give me a moment. I'm still getting used to this character sheet.
It takes a little bit, yeah.
And if you want to like guide me a little bit, I would be.
Go into
So-
skills.
Knowledge, technology.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you have it.
It should be a white button with a dice, yeah. There you go, that's good.
Okay, that's good. From what you discern from the weapons, they look like ordinary weapons that the Crusaders use, but they're made of some kind of alloy, and the Crusaders don't have those types of alloy. The Crusaders use stuff like wood or iron. This is very high-tech stuff. These people are not from around here. They might be from Bavel. They might not be from Bavel. Bavel is always known for having high-tech stuff. And to you guys, Bavel is always the enemy. I mean, they did try to commit genocide on your people, like, 4 times.
Ugh.
Not my people.
I don't even know how to say this. Do
For
I just speak in
you-
Albed?
For you, Nugu, not yet.
That's fair.
And then afterwards, it happened. Go ahead and speak in Albed. And then
Ien je woefs wit door ligeretskak. Bij boek. Draka je exelia. Je hexia
This
e
is
voet
very
meer.
impressive.
Moesha door. Ik zie dit ras.
all right.
Draka woembra. Kast door. Hoed pa. Woes niet rana.
All right. Now send me the English version.
That was
Now
very
send me the English
What
version
the
in.
Fuck did
Send
I
me-
just listen to?
Send me the. There we go. Thank you.
That was really good, dude.
That sounded like
That
German.
was spot on. If you use that,
That
in
was
main language.
really good, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so who speaks Albed?
I wish I spoke Albed. Fuck.
Right.
Those that speak
Damn.
Albed, it's a little different than you imagined because you came from a time jump, and the language is a little different, but you're able to make it out with a linguistics check of DC 5 with the language because it's a little different.
Okay.
At this point, you're all seeing this except for Mashi because he's, I guess, reloading the machine.
So, I don't know, I'm just gonna have Jansen walk up to them. And then in straight common just say, could you perhaps speak something that we understand? I'd really appreciate that.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello. You guys aren't from around here, obviously.
Oh my god.
We absolutely are not.
That would be correct.
And
of
are
you to
all at the
assume.
same time.
So, they're not enemies?
Not from what I can see.
Doesn't seem like it. They seem very friendly.
Alana just slowly takes her hand off of her crossbow and
So
crosses her
Jansen's
arms.
just gonna walk forwards, put his hand up, and just say, well, you did respond in a language I understand. Name's Jansen. What is your name?
Hi, name's Ella.
And he's holding his hand out, just calmly.
Okay. And I will shake your hand.
Would you mind just explaining in a rather simple form what it is your friend is saying? I'm a little lost for words.
He's
She doesn't know. She doesn't
he's
speak
shocked.
that language.
He's shocked. He doesn't usually talk to me unless, like, at least like that, unless he's thinking.
I think I'm still busy, right?
No, you hear this now.
Oh,
You're
Shocked.
now that people are talking. You are.
was that like a weird version of Pavilion?
Behdolis.
Behdolis. Sorry.
Make a knowledge history check if you have it, you two.
Some of those words sounded familiar.
Even if you don't have it, if you can get a DC to 10, you're more than enough. Okay.
Huh.
But no, not you, Nugu.
Oh, I was gonna say I can try to make a linguistics
I don't
check
have
to see if
it.
I understood it.
Kier, Behdolis, stop rolling knowledge history when I'm not asking everyone else to.
Sorry.
You forget the cloud just likes clicking buttons.
Yeah. Kier, Behdolis was what your people used to be called. Nobody in this day and age would know that.
How do I know how long ago that changed?
Yes, 600 years ago.
I would respond in Albed. I'm not going to talk in the translated version, but to him.
Who understands Albed then?
Yo,
All right, Nugu, I just need a linguistics of DC 5 for you to completely understand this, or it sounds very broken.
I'll wait for the check before I speak.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. Like, I haven't heard Behdolis being used in over 600 years. It's quite ancient.
it's weird because I heard it like a year ago. I think.
Where are you from, traveler?
Oh, all over the place. I actually don't have a home. Some of these words are weird.
I currently don't know what's going on with my home.
You don't understand what
Little
they're saying
Nugu, what
either.
are you saying?
Huh? Oh,
Standard Albed.
he's asking me
Oh, are
about
they
my
speaking
home.
in a different language?
Yeah, he's asking me about my home. Told him I don't have one. It's true.
And we have home in Maniland now. We
Yeah, but
sleep at
I
bar.
don't. Yeah, I sleep at a bar, and that's not my home. That's Masanori's home.
This is true.
And why do you have this ancient apparent god with you, right?
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm not the NPC. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, I asked that. Well, I was intrigued by the weapons at first, which you would have understood. Can I share him the
DM
and this-
screw up. Yeah, go ahead.
ancient weapons. It's just a shotgun.
Who am I linking the actual words to?
Nugu. You're gonna type /whisper or
I was going to do it in Discord because it's easier. Who's he in Discord?
Gumi.
Little Gumi.
Hi, out to me. I'm a Gumi.
So that's what I said initially.
I'm the Gumiest.
And you'll notice I keep staring at your weapon.
Huh? Oh, I literally take my shotgun off my lower back and just hand it to him.
Is it loaded?
It's just, yeah,
Oh god.
it's just a shotgun.
I'm going to completely check this thing out. I'm sure you're going to do some checks.
Be careful with that.
I
This
can
is
tell
very
you
dangerous.
wholeheartedly, there is nothing uniquely special about this shotgun.
Except that it's
It looks
old.
like it looks like a normal gun, except it's not. It's more bulkier. The trigger is the same, like most of the other guns that you found or built.
To counter that, DM, because it's not a Machina. gun.
Yes, I know.
So it would be slimmer.
It's similar. Is it a double barrel or a single barrel?
It's a sawed-off double barrel.
So it's bulkier on the sides, but smaller. You're thinking to yourself, how can something this small be do any kind of damage?
Is there a target around? Like shooting range target kind of thing?
I'm putting, you see the bullets spread? I reach into my pack, my little, like, hip pack that I have, and I pull out a shotgun shell. And with literally just my strength, I break it open to show all the pellets inside.
This is something you've never seen before, because
it's just a whole bunch of little metal balls.
The guns you're used to seeing are single shot ones. These apparently spread.
Yeah. They're pretty brutal, to be honest.
This is fascinating.
I mean, it's pretty basic.
Like, how did you produce this?
I bought it.
Now the question pops up, he bought it. He might be from Bevel.
But, like, you know, the only way to make a more basic... Like, this gun's even more basic than a revolver. So... It's really not special.
What is a revolver?
DM.
It's a gun with a cylinder.
Yes.
I like how you say that they might be from Bevel, but as far as I remember, the Albed have a very particular physical trait that's incredibly easy to see. So
Google has that.
Yeah.
Yes, but Albed are very wary of Bevel and know they're technologically more advanced.
Yeah, but what he's saying is I literally have the green swirly eyes.
Yeah, the spiral eyes.
Are you wearing any glasses or anything?
Oh, yes.
No.
You're right. This
Not at all.
Nugu also appears to be Albed.
So I figured that'd be a relatively important thing to know.
Yeah,
no, it would be. It was good. So, are we distrustworthy of Bevel? I just metagame.
Everybody is really well. Currently, everybody is in this party.
I would like to stand corrected. I got my characters mixed up again. DM. This is not a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
This is a regular pump-action shotgun.
Okay, this is a pump shotgun then.
My fault. I had
still the spread bullets.
Yes, but I also have slugs. But it was loaded with spread.
The first thing you think about with a slug is those little ocean creatures that crawl around.
Oh, so a slug round is like, you know how there's a bunch of little balls in these ones? Well, these green shells have one big iron ball in it. And
that's unique.
Oh, similar to a normal weapon. Just one boom.
Yeah, like it's a regular bullet, yeah. Better range, you know, not as... I want to say it's not as deadly, but that's just me. The other ones you don't have to aim very well. Besides, that thing's like for emergencies. I'd rather punch people. Or blow them up with my rocket.
And this is around the time you do notice that her eyes are swirly like yours.
I'll speak in Mithrin as I notice that, and I'll say... their technology is quite advanced. They keep mentioning Bevel. I would love the technology, but I don't know if we can trust them. Bevel is sketchy.
Those of you that speak Mithrin, you can hear them talking about Bevel. And you guys that currently know about Bevel, I'm sure you have some strong opinions about them.
So what's sketchy about Bevel?
Apparently, he understands your language. She understands your language. It's nice to have an actual girl in here that I can say she.
So I'm going to act surprised, like, oh, wow, you can understand. Yes, well,
Can't buy
you also don't want to
items.
say too much because they do outnumber you.
Like, certain stuff, customers. Wait, listen. So, we can't buy certain items because it's illegal. to own to own unless you're from Bavel.
Well,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this is not Bavel item.
Yeah,
Wait, it's not?
I
Who could this be?
literally here. Let me give it back. Roll back. I take it back. I flip it, and there's a manufacturing code on the barrel of the gun.
Do all of their items have?
I was about to get like meta. Like, do we have manufacturing codes in the current era?
You
No,
guys
you
probably
don't.
want it.
You just have your repair facilities.
But
What is this?
Do we
very
know
specifically,
if Bavel has items that have manufacturing codes?
very specifically, the gun would be labeled as from Xanarkand, not Bavel.
You know for a fact, since you played 10, Xanarkand is nothing but rubble.
Oh, so you dug this up?
I
How
bought
did
it.
you get it in such good condition?
I bought it from a gunsmith.
So you got it from a gunsmith who dug it up?
I mean, he might have.
Oh,
Where is
This
this
is-
gunsmith?
This
I
is
want
very confusing.
this.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty confused with that thing too. A guy had a gun. I bought the gun from him.
Well, they don't understand that we are from the past.
Wait, I thought we were from the future.
No. This is the future. We
Oh,
are from the past.
right.
Yes. We are in the future now.
Got it.
Are you alright?
Huh? Oh,
Yes,
no,
I am
get
perfectly
really-
fine.
I get
I will-
really confused.
I will walk over and I will say, "Would you like a free pie?" And I will pull out the pie that I pulled out earlier.
Do we recognize this pie?
No, it just looks like some kind of pie. And no, you can't pull out a pie because you already pulled out a pie.
Yes,
no,
I
no,
have
you
kept it with me.
Yeah, you can. It just looks like a pie. It looks like some kind of product. It
Well,
looks like some
what's
kind
I
of
three pies
believe
a
it
day?
is a cherry pie.
I thought it was 3 pies a day. Whatever.
It would be called Rollenberry.
Rollenberry. This is Rollenberry pie.
Those are things only you can get in Luca, Bavel, and some remote places that Albeds are not welcome. You hear that that kind of food is nice and sweet.
I'll whisper to her. Another Bavel item.
Looks tasty.
You can
How
do
much?
you can do a sense motive on them if you have it.
Nah,
It is completely free.
it's magic. It's not Bavel.
Do not.
What?
I think that's the
No.
isolationist Elbed who get that one.
To get what?
They can sense motive, but like you can't talk to people. I was like, screw that.
Matsunori, while this is going on, the elder bestows you upon a shelled necklace.
Okay.
Please take this. It looks similar to the shelled necklace you were wearing a long time ago during this commercial, but there is more added shells to it and some certain ruined marks.
Magic.
Do you have detect magic?
I have the Lantern of Auras, so I can, within one round, I can figure out.
Yes, it is magic.
Okay.
Do you put it on?
I'll spellcraft.
Okay, give me a spellcraft.
I'm gonna spellcraft.
Nope.
Okay.
A very
Put it on.
sacred item. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it
So
does.
they don't kill me.
No, but I have to adjust your character sheet. Doesn't feel like it's going to do anything
Okay.
negative.
What did you put on?
I don't know.
Probably some magic thing, god stuff, you know?
Yes, it
The
must
things,
be
that,
God's
the
stuff.
things that gods do.
Anything different about my character sheet currently?
By the way, if you accept my pie, I will reach out my hand to shake yours.
I'm a little bit curious. Why do you guys have so many questions?
I shake his hand.
It is nice to meet you. I am Atmas. What is your name?
Allah.
Allah. This is good name.
Thank you.
Well, we are actually from the past. To be exact, let me think. It is 1027 years from the past.
What is your base walking speed?
Wait, are we allowed to tell them that?
Well, it's too late now.
It is okay.
Masanori, what is your base
Well-
land speed?
Like 30 feet.
Did you bonk your head?
No,
No,
I mean-
no, no.
several times, but no.
We did fight
sleep
some
for long?
spawn that tried to bonk my head, but they did not succeed.
Oh, they got close to Sin. How close to Sin?
This big spear-like thing landed on our boat.
That does not sound like
Yes.
sin.
And then all these monsters came out of it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So we killed the monsters and the spear thing.
Yes.
If sin has an influence on the mind, then I'm afraid my mind is infected. A long time before the rest of these people.
Yeah. Question: what's sin?
Agreed. What is sin?
This is
Does-
an unheard of question.
I've been hearing people call out about these sin spawn things we fought, and literally I don't even know what this thing is. Is it something that I can punch? It's usually how I deal with all my problems.
It might punch you back.
Well, then that just sounds like a good fight.
They seem normal, but they've been influenced by Sin. I don't understand.
Maybe they think they're from 1,000 years ago, but they bonk their heads.
Oh, I have
Could be
another cool
Sin's
thing
influence.
that's like the. Hey, you want to see another cool thing that's like the gun?
How do we explain this weird technology?
I hold up my bomb. There you go.
I'm
Look at my
gonna
grenade.
have Jansen just walk up and wave his hand up for a moment. Just
Be very
say,
careful.
if you're so confused, I will say this though, Atmas. Perhaps you shouldn't tell every single person we meet what's going on with our settlement.
I did
Given the
not.
fact that the ruins of this city used to be considered allies with our nation, and this place is actually just empty. Who knows how much has changed in the rest of the world? I recommend that you hold your tongue the next time we find a new person.
Yeah.
You two, however, since my friend here has
Yes.
I put on my glasses and I cast detect magic and look around.
Okay.
someone dropped in and out. What happened?
I had to tell the GM something real fast.
Okay.
But
yeah, no, so he's turned to the two new people, and pretty much just said, I can show you where we came from. If the tech is so important to you, you should probably see it firsthand.
Now that sounds like bad idea.
Super impressive, though.
I was just trying to explain so that they were not confused.
Let's be honest here, man. I think you confused them.
You said too much anyway, there's no reason not to show them. Besides which, I
also,
don't see a massive settlement of warriors.
Ooh. Oh, but nothing in the shops that people.
there is no
That
other
has
shops here. Everything else is ruined.
Oh, I thought you said like people were selling shit and trading stuff around.
Just the Sahuagin.
The Sahooligans?
Oh, so nothing on the Sahooligans?
No, they're just trading like old machine parts for whatever these two are trading for.
Oh, that's lame. Well, I mean, something a bar is, but yeah, that's like a religion thing. Being friends with a god don't get you so far.
Look down,
okay.
Hex, your shelled necklace. Go ahead.
I had tried to speak to these two, and I haven't got a response from them yet. So please.
Okay.
We're waiting to chime in.
I'm interested. What are you showing us?
They're showing you the place they're from.
I mean, we can
Well,
show you the boat first.
Here?
I say yes,
I'm
yes, 5
offering-
minutes. And I'll run back and start packing up.
Let Jansen speak.
I am offering for you to come with us back to my home. Although, I should ask, given that everyone here seems to be talking about things having heavily changed, does the name Manoland mean anything to you?
Do any of you have ranks in knowledge history?
So
I do not.
Then don't
what
even bother
that
rolling.
comes to, does your subclass give your main class the proficiencies?
Don't worry about their subclasses right now.
Let's be honest, Jensen. Sometimes I forget the name of the place that we're living at. So
Don't worry about their sub jobs for now. We're taking one thing on at a time. This is an RP session for them.
Okay.
No?
I like how you answered in character. You're just like Atmos.
Yes. Perfect.
basically what the prince here is saying is, if you're impressed by my shotgun, oh boy, we got a show for you.
So, Jansen just turns around with a bit of a frown and just slowly looks her in the eye and just says, "Stop. Stop calling me that. I'm no prince. You know that."
It's lieutenant now.
Oh, he's a summoner. It's just I call him Prince to make fun of him.
Oh, you just said the S word.
Yes, I did.
Oh no!
So, you were just told that Jansen is a summoner. Immediately you know that summoners fight sin and die. And that they're usually squirreled away for safekeeping. Because they were orders of Sid, but you chose not to participate in those kind of things. You went the technological route.
Yeah, he's kind of our boss, I think.
But they seem arrogant of Bavel, so it doesn't seem like they actually know about Bavel.
Wait, do you pay us or does someone else pay us? Pays us.
Let the other two think. Let them respond. It's all good.
Wait, paying? What? I'm confused.
Well, like, me and Atnus,
Yeah.
and I guess... Wait, does Messinor get paid with us, too?
Yes.
I believe so.
Me and Atnus are basically mercenaries.
Yes.
You
this
know
is very
that
true.
word as a crusader. Crusaders get paid by Bavel.
Oh.
Dude, who I call Prince because it pisses him off. Not gonna lie, it's super funny.
Prince
I
sounds
think-
like royalty.
I think he's the one that
He
pays
sounds
us.
Bavel. He even sounds more Bavel. This is awful.
This is really bad.
um,
Trust me, we are not Bavel. We kill tons of Bavel people all the time.
Oh yeah, they attacked
Atmos,
us.
you can't meta
But-
game. I'm
Oh,
telling.
wait, I thought it...
I'm.
wait.
No, hold on.
Stop. Everyone talk.
Oh,
I'm expressing information that the Albed and Makote only know.
oh, okay. Got it.
Everybody
My bad,
else
my
doesn't know this because you've
My
only
bad.
met 2 living people in the world. Atmos, you've told everybody in this world so far about the new world, about the new city.
Yes. I didn't tell them about the city. I just told them the future.
Past. Yeah, you're the one that sounds crazy.
I was the one that said future.
Yeah, right. I told everyone we were from the past.
If you do that in the city, you're
I did not
gonna
tell anyone about a city.
If you do that in the city, you're gonna find yourself in prison.
For telling people I'm from the past?
Yeah, because they're gonna think you're crazy.
Okay. I thought they would just think I, got too
Must-
close to sin.
Got really close to sin.
Can we trust these two? These several people?
Oh,
They keep talking about Vel like they're from there. And they've been by sin. They're obviously under the influence. I'm so confused with them.
You can always straight
But they
up
have
ask
great
them,
technology.
too. Like, you could always ask them something like, what are your views on Bavel?
So are you with Bavel? Are you against Bavel? Where you live around here? That's
Jansen just looks
weird.
pained. He looks really pained when he hears that. Shakes his head and says, I have no family left because of that. Don't mention it again.
Until I find out what's happened to my home, I am simply traveling with these people because they help me pay my bills at my current residence, and they get me food.
Okay.
So to you guys, to the two new people only, this could be Sin playing a trick, like because they got too close to Sin, like you think, or they could be sincere. There's only one way to find out, really.
Sense motive checks?
They don't have those yet. You're gonna sense. I'll do the DM roll for sense motive and say they seem sincere enough to be believed.
I think the allure to technology would drive me to follow them.
You're also not due to contact Albed or the contact home for another 4 months. So you're free to go wherever you want. You have your own boat. Shitty boat, but you have your own boat.
What's ours is ours, okay?
They're talking to you guys now.
Huh?
Okay, you can keep whatever is yours. Just do not take what is ours.
Where would we be going if we go with you?
The Macedonia bar.
It's a holographic billboard. Sorry.
Jensen say.
Like, if you're coming with us, you'll probably end up at Macenori's bar. That's kind of where we all go.
Okay.
It's a tiki bar.
Look,
Right now?
it seems like the two of you know a lot about what's going on in the lands currently. Why don't you come and talk to... We have an Elder Council member that helps run our settlement. Why don't you speak to them?
A settlement doesn't sound that bad. A settlement's usually maybe 12 to 15 people. So this seems very safe.
That sounds good. We need to conclude our trading. However, Mr. God, we need to, we'd like to finish our trades with your people before we would go with you.
Masanori?
I want to get out of here. They're gonna find out I'm bad and that I'm not good at playing football.
Oh,
they're gonna
also,
kill me. They're gonna tangle my entrails.
The entire crowd of Sahooligans start to gasp and be in shock because the sign stops working.
Uh-oh.
I must tell you the truth of the past.
Oh no, you don't want to do this.
Masanori, this is not a good idea.
Does anybody have knowledge engineering to repair this? Or repair?
I have repair.
Alright, you see some parts lying around that some Sahuagin are holding, and they seem like appropriate parts. They're currency for them, but if you say the right words, they will give it to you.
Is it only them, or is it us too as well?
It's you two as well.
Yeah, I'm quite good. I imagine I've repaired this before.
Yes.
Wait, what? Wait, what are we repairing?
The sign just broke. This is their all praising sign.
Yeah, I
Put
guess
my
I
hand on
can.
your shoulder, okay?
But,
Like, no, I got this.
Mesnor, do you actually know how to repair things?
I don't, but I can repair what has
Mesnor.
gone wrong with these people.
Yeah, okay.
This is not
you
good.
Go ahead and go talk to those people. I'm gonna go fix the electronic sign.
This is
I've been banished from my heavenly. This is because I've been banished from my heavenly plane. I have failed as a god, so I have been demoted to merely a man.
We will follow
I
you
apologize.
whenever you need us. We are good fighters and blitzball players as well.
My mighty godly blitzballing powers have been taken away from me.
Oh
by...
wow, you beat the DC by 5 or more. The sign lights back up. You find the problem. Corroding wires. You fix those with some new wires. And the sign stays lit. It doesn't go on and off. Everyone is so ecstatic that the elder gives you a gift.
Thank you.
It gives you a pair of glasses that look like they're a pair of cheesy sunglasses that you would get from a vendor. And says, "These see all the things."
I put them on.
You see all magical items around you.
I will be right back. I need to go to
These
the
are so much cooler than my hot Liberian glasses.
Okay, Jansen.
Like, legit.
So these, since you put them
500
on,
times cooler.
wearer may use detect magic at will. So I'm just gonna say it's always on.
Okay. That's basically what my current glasses do.
Oh, you can hand them to somebody else.
No, I'll take the sunglasses. I'm selfish. This was a gift to me.
Okay, put them
for
down
fixing
as
their
glasses.
Messiah.
Put them down as glasses of magical teachings.
Awesome. I got a second pair.
Also, the soda machine lights up and it says, and something clicks inside the machine, but nothing comes out. Masanori, would you like to take a look at your machine? Masanori?
Yes. Oh, here, can you not hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yes, I can hear
Nobody...
you.
I look at it. What I don't know anything about soda machines, though. I'm not a scientist.
It just seems to be empty.
Didn't I just refill it?
Yes.
No, you didn't. You found it, but you didn't say if you refilled the machine or not.
Oh. I'm gonna open up the package and say, "Hailed you all as a mighty god, so it's time for you to move on and path in life. These last cans of my power, you will be safe in your journey."
The elder takes them all.
And no, you should share them.
Oh, these are the all my. I guess my time has come. Bring all the elders and council members here. They all drink the fluids and become young again. The elder actually gets. Elder was about 2'3" tall, and rises up to be 4'6", and he is jacked.
Damn.
Sorcery's this?
Yes, it is time for you to find a new god. I have lost all of my power. Sorry.
Maybe you should take one as well.
The old man appeared to be old, looks at you and says, We will follow you until death do us part.
Get married.
You have married a tribe Penguin.
It sounds like
Our
you just
entire
got married.
legion will follow you until you need us. So congratulations,
I will-
Masanori. You acquired an army of 1,700 Sahuagin.
Trying to get rid of them.
Yep.
I just wanted to get rid of them.
Well, then just say,
I'm
wait
not
for
good with
me
pets."
until I come back.
I'm terrible with pets.
Didn't you want to be council member? Now you are leader of all these people.
One of my people will go
Turtles,
with
I don't know how
you.
to lead a turtle. Okay.
Turtles. You know.
Well, it's great. You can come on our boat with all these other people that we're taking with us, apparently. Is that what's happening? I wasn't paying attention.
You could have just said, wait here for me to come back. Do what you were doing. But
No,
I don't
one
think
of
we
the
have enough
turtles is
room
coming with
for
us.
that.
This is Cheyenne.
Oh, we got one turtle.
Okay.
Turtles.
They're adorable.
This is Cheyenne. She is a master healer. I'm sure she will be great for you, master, and our savior.
See this picture.
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Oh, you don't have one. Okay. Well, we do need a healer.
Yeah, you guys aren't as like unkillable as I am.
This is true. I have to constantly heal myself all the time.
This is also my daughter.
Oh, okay. Well,
She is a
care of her. You should meet my daughter.
After she drank the stuff, she comes out and she is old and she drinks the soda and becomes, oh my god. And she picks up her father's spear and says, I will not disappoint you, father. And she is taller than her father. She stands at like 5'9".
Big girl.
Bigger than me.
Damn.
Not impressive though. We're all bigger.
Maybe you should have some of that as well, Masanori.
Oh yeah, get young again, bud.
It's fine. I my piece.
Are you able to get more of this stuff, Master Masanori?
I will use my remaining magic to look far and wide across the world for more of the mystical drink that you drink.
So, do you think it's like magic because they believe it's magic, or did something happen that made this soda magic?
Actually,
I will
just
take
making
a can
it.
with so we can give it to the scientists.
Actually, just making it is bad for the common folk, and it grants mystical properties for just Sahuagin.
Hilarious.
That is hilarious.
And this is
I guess
Cheyenne.
I'll bring a can of it with me so that we can recreate it if we need to.
All right.
With our science.
Yes. Minaland might be
past
able
science.
to recreate it. You are very
Things I
smart.
do for $30,000.
A lot of money, Masamori. What'd you spend it all on?
Women.
Of course. This is probably how he got daughter.
Oh, that's how I got syphilis.
Oh god. I am at your service. My name is Cheyenne. I am a healer in Holy Dragoon.
Oh, that's good.
Back in my prime, which I am back in my prime now, I would take down many a foe.
Well, maybe you should meet my daughter. You can spar or something. I don't know what she likes to do anymore. To read comic books? Do you read comic books?
What's
Macinori, I don't even read comic book.
What are comic books?
And as village elder, we will wait for you until you need us most. We will have eyes and ears throughout the world, seeing if you need us in a dire need.
All right, I will cast a mighty spell if I need you. So
They all bow, and then they do your hurrah, your blitzball pose, whichever that may be.
Decide.
All right, back to everybody else. You're talking
Well, I guess
about.
you're general now.
All right, everybody else. You're talking to the two new guys.
I am just. Are we on the ship or
No, you're
still in town?
You're still talking to the people currently.
Okay, then her disposition hasn't changed then.
Do you guys need like help carrying things? Does you're packing up your stuff?
Maybe.
On the suffer.
It's kind of what I do. I like pick things up and I put them down. It's like
But-
legit the thing I'm good at.
Did we conclude our trade deals with the Sahagwin?
Because of what has transpired, appears to be they appear to have given you all the stuff that they found, because you seem to be accomplices of Masanori.
This is great.
The great god Dolos.
But don't they need the stuff that they asked for? Or should we just go?
We'll just leave that behind.
Okay, we'll take out all the stuff that they usually trade for and leave that for them.
Okay.
And yeah, if you want to help us pack up, we're ready to go.
All right. You go back to their spot, and they seem to have collecting all kinds of gear or electronics and such that don't look like that they're in the greatest of health. Guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there seems to be about they've been here for a while, so they seem to have like 5 boxes worth.
Neat.
So would you like help carrying that stuff to your boat?
But we already covered this.
Well then,
Are you finished?
Yes, it appears that you guys have finished because they just gave you a bucket load of more stuff, and it doesn't appear like you have to go
I'm talking to the
fishing
2 new ones.
I'm
Just
telling
they
them.
have their things.
I'm telling them that they're about finished because after their run-in with Masanori and how they made small talk with him, appears to be fine. Everything's fine now, and they just happen to give them all their tributes at once. And they say they will happily wait for them to be back because they'll bring them more shiny Ankrotis.
Perfect.
Excellent. I'll respond in the Sahagwin language.
Excellent.
Right. Well,
Till we meet again.
Alright, so as you're walking back to the boat, their boat is much larger than yours, and it looks very powerful. So their story is starting to line up. This boat is about 10 times bigger than your ship.
Nice.
And has massive weapons on it.
Scary.
Fascinating.
You can't help but stop yourself from going on board and just wanting to take everything apart.
Oh yeah, that's a feeling I can understand.
So, Jansen's is going to go up ahead and like make sure to speak to the captain about the fact that we have 2 new
3
passengers.
Three new passengers.
I think they're going to be. I think they're going to be coming over in their own vehicle.
1 new passenger. Then.
Oh right, yeah, they wouldn't just leave the boat here. I'm being silly.
You can tow our boat if you want to.
I mean, ours is certainly big enough.
So,
The question is whether or not your boat can keep up due to technological differences.
So your boat travels at 40 knots per hour. Theirs travels at 10.
So we
Ouch.
should probably tow their boat.
It'll slow you down a little bit, but you'll be able to get there. And if you're just pushing to get to Manaland, you can get there in about 2.5 weeks.
Does that work for the 2 of you?
I had 2 people talk to me. I missed what you said. I'm sorry.
Should we leave our boat?
Someone will steal it.
No, we're saying we can tow it. It's just going to slow us down a little bit.
We'll be to our island in 2.5 weeks.
How big is our boat? Is it like the size of, a rescue boat? Could they pull it up and put it on the side? Like, in the cruise.
It's about the size of a half a tugboat.
Oh, that's too big.
Yes, but their boat is 10 times larger than yours. But it doesn't appear to have any cranes on it. Okay. So you start off, and you start picking up speed, and then you're going way over the speed that you are used to going. This thing has a lot of power. And the weird thing is, their engines are quiet. Yours sounds like somebody took a bunch of bowling balls and dropped them down the stairs constantly.
How are you powering this vessel? This is much too fast for something this large. I figured the towing was just a courtesy.
I mean, I don't know the finer parts of it, but I'm pretty sure it's because of our fuel source.
Magicite.
May I see this? May I see this fuel source and how the engines or whatever you call that powers it?
I'm fairly sure you have to talk to the captain.
And the
this
captain
is not my boat.
And the captain denies anybody coming into it. This is my boat. No one's allowed in there that I don't know, and you are outsiders. Now, I'm going to be frank. I don't want to be mean, but I'm just going to say I don't want anything tinkered with downstairs. This is my boat.
So you're allowing tinkering upstairs. Good to know.
No, that's not what I mean. No tinkering on my boat at all. Back to your boat. They might be on good terms with you, but I don't even know who the hell you are.
I'm just a fascinated individual.
Great.
Yeah, this is the funny thing, like, I could describe what my character's doing, because you're mostly on your own boat, you probably wouldn't see just yet. Does much happen during the travel time there?
I need to figure that out.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
boy.
while we're traveling, I can show the new guy how to I make my bombs.
Oh,
I'm
I'd
gonna-
definitely be fascinated.
I'm gonna save that 100% for another time.
In the case that the new travelers are at all interested, Alana has her own little corner on the boat, and she's just sitting there with her fox pup.
I will say this.
Cute.
Oh my God! You have a pet?
Cute.
Oh, you gotta see this. I pull a pack off my back. I sit it down. It opens up, and several pets come out.
3.
I will also pull off my pack. Let my 3 pets come out as well.
They have their own dimension.
This means nothing to you.
Yes.
Like, seriously, no. Put your head in the bag and see how swanky their
Which
place
3
is.
do you have with you?
Okay.
I have Devros, Sparky, and Noodle.
Okay, Sparky. After this, Davros will no longer be able to fit in there.
No.
Davros is your. What was
Chocobo.
Davros? Your
He
chocobo.
is a
Aww.
rainbow chocobo.
Here's Noodle. Also, pets in this give you slight bonuses.
So you understand what Nugo is showing you. Have you ever played Sonic the Hedgehog on the GameCube or the Sega Saturn? Sonic Adventures.
No, but I played the GameCube. No, not GameCube. Dreamcast.
In Sonic Adventures 2, there's a mini game in there called the Chow World, where you had those little
Yes.
basically, Nugu has a bag that is the Chow World that her pets rest in.
And which 3 pets do you have?
My bag's bigger. It actually can hold more people. I put more money into it.
How many does
So-
it hold? Oh, yeah, it holds 5.
It holds all my pets but Fat Cat.
Okay. So we have.
And Princess Flynn's always on my my Princess Flynn's always with me, out.
I love pets.
You have Ichigo. We have Leaf, the troublemaker.
Ooh, marble.
And the one on his shoulder is a small Princess Flan.
Oh.
This is Bubblegum.
Oh, she's so cute.
And then I also put on a 90-pound egg.
Oh.
What's in this? But I can't wait to find out. I had another one. I ate that one though.
So,
What?
as the days go by, you're traveling so much more than your engine on your boat could ever take you. Because your engine overheats. But their engine is still going, still humming at the same low tune. It's really bothering you that you can't see the engine.
Yeah.
So, you guys said that you're from the past, but their technology is so high tech.
So, yeah, I don't know what happened in the 1,000 so years that passed, but the thing we were doing was we were just traveling along, minding our own business, and then Bevel attacked
Oh.
and pretty much blew the shit out of our town, city. island.
Yeah.
Oh, they
I-
must have attacked for using their technology. Yes, they do that.
Except,
Well, they had the technology too. They had these big ass airships that they came out. You see, our place is like out in the ocean. It's a moving island.
this is absurd. They must be. They must be on the toxins of sin.
Yeah, you guys are you talk a lot of wild. You say a lot of wild things. That's for sure.
I'm a wild person.
We will show
be
you
fair.
all the things.
I
To be
think there's
fair,
truth in the sin poison.
Jansen,
Like,
most of
you
these
believe Pavel.
people,
let Jansen speak.
most of these people didn't actually live in Meadowland. It is my home. Most of them moved in just before the attack happened.
Oh yeah, I got hired like bodyguard.
Elena, what were you saying?
I didn't say anything.
Who was saying?
Wait, is that why we were hired? We were a bodyguard for you, right?
The only thing that Elena said was that all these pictures are moving now. That's adorable. Only thing that Alana had said was that or actually she didn't say anything. I just mentioned that in case that it mattered or that they cared enough to take a look. Lana had her own little corner of the ship, and she was holding her fox kit.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I'll
right.
share that.
Yeah, and I said it was cute, and then all the pets came out.
Yeah.
The others
But
were.
it's just way too big to carry around. He's a fat cat. He stays at the stripper club.
This is also unheard of. Whatever a stripper club is. To you guys, you might think it's a place where you take machine parts and you strip them down.
Oh, you mean like a tuner shop?
Well, someone gets tuned there.
Oh God.
Please, 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 don't feed the animals. He points at
Prince is
Nugu.
embarrassed about the stripper place.
Maybe I should
think
take.
they know what
I'll be right back.
strippers are.
I should take XT254 to this stripper club. He could use a tune-up.
Yo,
Think of it more as a tune-up place for you, not machines.
I'm not biomechanical. This doesn't compute.
It's
You-
all biology, my friend. Don't worry about it. I'll be
You
happy to
guys-
show you guys it at some point.
Alright, so I was actually trying to say a relevant thing before all of this nonsense happened. Alright, good. He tried to bring up beforehand that the others were specifically asked by his grandmother at one point to do a couple of tasks before all the nonsense happened. Otherwise, they weren't really employed to be bodyguards per se. They were just there. So if you recall, you were asked to do stuff like clearing out monsters at the mines and whatnot. There was
No,
no
Nugu forgot.
bodyguarding to be done.
That's why she asked if she was hired to be a bodyguard. She straight up forgot.
Fucking hell, man.
You gotta keep in mind, she gets punched in the head a lot.
Well,
You should also keep in mind that Itmis got blown up with tank missile.
Oh my god, it's still the best fight I've ever had. I fought a tank. It was awesome.
Okay, so when your first meal comes, they bring out a metal plate and they put some appears to be powder on there. It doesn't seem very appetizing, and they hand it to the cook. The cook adds some water to it and says, "Eat up! It's fresh." And when you open the lid, it is what appears to be meat and some sort of vegetable.
do that again.
And he raises his one eyebrow like, okay. And he does it again. And it just appears that the powder merges together to create the meat and potato, yeah. And that's how it works.
That is freaky.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
Nobody really likes them because they are so awful, but they're ready to eat meals. Just add water.
Nugu's meals literally have gone.
All right.
I'll like poke it a bit, like
Feels real.
confused.
I'll take a bite.
All right, it is behemoth steak, and it is fantastic.
Oh,
For everyone
Yum.
else, it is a 2-star meal.
I don't know what you're talking about. This food is delicious.
I was
For
actually
everyone
curious, like
else-
for us, because we aren't used to this, is this delicious to us? Because like we don't know seasoning and all that.
This is amazing.
Well, to you, not.
No, I figured you guys would know some seasoning. It's not like Albed or literal, like Amazons and stuff like that.
No, but I'm talking the meta regression of 1,000 years.
There's
I mean,
seasonings
I wouldn't
in
say
here.
that the plant life wouldn't like regress. It's just a huge like technological overhaul or reset.
There are
We seem.
spices in this food that you've never tasted before.
Oh,
They probably don't exist anymore.
Well, not until your little island came out.
True.
yay!
So, for the next 2.5 weeks, you are living like a king and queen with these meals and better living situations. And you finally see what appears to be a city on the horizon, or some sort of... Because you're getting worried it's taking so long. So, you see what looks like a city on the horizon. And things are taking off and... appears to be taking off and landing in there. What the heck?
Hey, we're home.
And to everybody else, they are drones. Because your airships aren't really quite up to snuff yet. But after an hour, you guys are getting closer and closer, and this little settlement is massive. It's hard to believe this thing can even travel on the water. When you thought settlement, you thought like 15 people, but from the crew on the ship was 20 people. You were kind of confused. These people got too close to Sin, maybe? Maybe they didn't get close to Sin at all.
I would just like to say, out of character, in my case, I most definitely did.
Oh,
Yeah, Nugu's just insane.
what are your reactions to this?
I guess we're shocked.
Akir?
Yeah.
Shocked, silly.
Do we get
Astounded.
like some like One Piece jaw drops?
I would probably say so.
It's nice.
Okay.
What kind of settlement is this? I was expecting half the people on their ship.
That's a
This
city.
ship.
So, 1,000 years ago, you guys didn't have Sin?
So
I've never heard of it.
for everybody else, if their information you're going to return to them, this is a city of a population of 3 million.
Wow.
No, they haven't told you yet.
I have no ranks in knowledge history, so I don't think Nugu actually knows what sin is.
No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't give it to you.
Yeah.
You encountered parts of him, but you didn't know what it was. Alkir?
This is when things are going to start getting rather jank and funny, because the blabs a lot over there mentioned Jansen was a summoner, and yet you know our entire squad has no fucking clue what a sin is.
So, Alkir,
It's great.
they don't know what sin is. They're from the past,
supposed to be.
apparently, and they just brought you to a massive city, and there are tons of people inside.
No. We're RPing right now. It's just not my turn.
You wanna...
And Alana's...
Jake.
Sorry. I thought I was muted. I hit the wrong button.
Okay, so... Is Hex here?
Mashi?
Masanori is not here, I'm pretty sure.
You're muted.
Okay. We needed 14 days for him to finish making an item for Jansen, and I wanted to make sure that was done.
Oh, here he
I
is.
had 14 days on the way back, so. Sorry, I was speaking, but I didn't realize nobody heard me.
It's fine. You come back. Let me describe the port to you. The port is a beautiful place. There are drones flying all over the place. There are so many screens like the one you saw of Masanori, but constantly people are appearing live on it. You at least see it. You see at least 2,000 people around you doing various different things. All kinds of shops. You are just overtaken by everything. Also, lots of machines.
Yes, this is small little island with only a couple million people.
So, millions of people. When towns in Spira when they're little towns, consist of 15 to 30 people, and their largest town, Bavel and Luca, which mainly consists of 20 to 30,000 people. This is easily the most populated. This island, or this little island, could equal the entire population of the world.
That is just mind-blowing.
That's crazy.
That is heavy to think about.
Yeah, I think just one word's coming out. How?
What?
I think I'd start crying.
This, everything. How?
A person sees you crying and says, "Oh, what's wrong, miss?" And it's a Roganin, because you're not used to seeing other races, because the Vel's a little racist. And there are just so many races here. And he's like, "Cheer up, miss, it's not that bad," and gives you a small cone-like object with something cold on the top, and it's not winter.
Oh, ice cream.
You have no idea what the hell this is.
What is?
It is very tasty.
Eat it quickly, but not too quickly.
It starts dripping on your hands, and it's cold.
Lick it. It is very delicious.
Okay, I do that.
It is
Don't bite.
so sweet.
DM, I
Yes.
need to ask
Sing.
this just out of curiosity, and also because I think it's somewhat entertaining. Is this a fort save or brain freeze?
Yes, there is. If you eat it too fast. It is so delicious. You've never tasted anything this sweet and creamy before.
Amazing. I take a big bite.
All right, now you make a fortitude save. Go into your combat page and hit the fortitude button.
This is was not a good idea. Good luck.
So yeah, you pass the fortitude save, but not before feeling a large sting in your head. So large that you have to go like, hold your head like, oh. Whew.
You must be careful. If you eat too much too quickly, you can hurt your head.
Why?
Because it is very cold.
Oh, bad.
Yes.
It doesn't hurt. It just stings a little, and then you go back to normal.
Yes.
Really quickly.
You should be okay. Yes, very quickly. So just do licks. Lots and lots of licks.
Or take smaller bites, perhaps?
This is also a possibility.
Get used to it. Probably.
Okay. Oh, my
I'm
poor
gonna go and
character's
check
like a
in with the
caveman.
village, with the city chief.
Yeah,
See if they still need more food.
Okay. Elena walks off. Eventually, you guys are all going to go back to the elder's house.
Yes, we should probably go to the elders. Would you like to come with us? I guess you are the evidence of life is still out there.
So, elder to you means old person.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't need to see your grandparents. I'm okay. I'm much more fascinated by this city.
Trust me, they are not related to me.
No,
They are
they're
in charge of the island.
yeah. They're the person in charge, the big boss, the head honcho. The big
The
cheese.
head also.
Big cheese. Fuck off.
On this island?
What was that?
I would like to see these large cheeses.
As you're going past, you see different
Yes.
stalls. You see somebody selling small TVs, like the spheres that you record on, but they're like flat screen TVs, and there's like multiple images of the same person standing right in front of you on the screen. Looks like he's filming something. But it's not like the stuff that they use in Luca.
Is this the same one we saw or different?
What's that?
Was this the one, like the ad we saw in the past, or is this completely different?
This is completely different, crisp, and new.
Oh yeah, Masanori doesn't get a lot
As
of
he's
TVs
recording
out
it,
anymore.
it's also being broadcast onto the TVs too. Come on down and get your free flat screen TV now.
Just leans against the TV. I love refrigerators.
Did you say free?
No,
Commercials? More? Didn't we just get in enough trouble from commercials?
You did.
if you use the
Oh, so we got in trouble.
coupon discount, you will receive 5% off on your first TV.
No, thank you then.
No, he's not talking to you. He's talking to the camera guy. Weapons for
we
sale.
got?
We got all kinds of weapons. We have flamethrowers. We have semi-automatic rifles. We have plasma guns.
Plasma?
Keep in mind, none of us use fucking any of these because they're actually not as good as you might think.
This guy has some tech, but I'm the real backbone, and this guy puts down a massive greatsword down to the ground. Not only am I
Plasma
a blacksmith, the missus, she's an enchanter. We'll enchant anything on there, as long as you have the money.
I mean, all those guns are actually pretty effective, but it's like, for people who don't know what they're doing.
Fresh food from floor 16. Fresh food from floor 16.
Floor?
I imagine we're enthralled and we're just like staring at the TV as they keep walking on.
I will walk back and I will grab them. Be like, come along, let's go.
No!
Yes, but floor 16.
What's floor 16?
We can all go to floor 16 after. We must talk to elders first.
Blitzball
You're
in
gonna
the
have to wait in front of the TV.
Blitzball arena. Such and such team versus such and such team. The Sahuagin is just overwhelmed.
Floor 16?
I'll have to grab her.
Oh, sorry, floor 13.
Is there floor 13?
Goes all the way down to 16. 16 is maintenance, though.
What the hell?
Hold your switch gun button.
Jake, please.
You see two people, looks like a big guy yelling at a little girl. I saw you steal that. And the little girl goes, I did not steal anything. And he grabs it from her and she uppercuts him and he lays down the ground unconscious.
Yeah!
That's for asking me a question.
I'm a disciple of Nugu. Nobody messes with me.
Wait, what?
She's
This again?
she's just a stalker.
That's fucking great.
So, I guess kind of a key question for us two. Are they speaking a language we understand?
They're all speaking common. Common is
okay.
the regular language here.
Well, it's been 1,000 years, so I wasn't sure if it was still.
You don't know
The
how long it's
same.
been for them. You pass us pet store. And inside the window, you just see some various critters, but there's two of them in particular that you see.
Oh, did they get new pets?
Please tell me you're not just going to fucking buy every new
Cute.
pet you ever see.
And you see this one.
I like the shark.
The adorable.
The squid's got things.
The squid does have things. This is very tough to
No,
see.
I have to save my money. I need to make my bag better.
Right? Agreed.
Chocobo racing starting in 6 weeks from now.
If they don't have a home in a week from now, I'm buying these pets.
Agreed. I will also buy one of these pets. You can have one, I will get the other.
New
Sounds
batch of Chocobos just hatched. Racing available to them. They're the racing breed type. Not just your generic Chocobos that just are out in the wild. Are they still out in the wild anymore? I don't know. I don't even know where the hell we are anymore. Okay, cool. Oh, you're on the mic. Shit. Woo!
I want to chocobo.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
this is my... Wait, do I not have picture for my chocobo?
We're getting to that later. Your
Did I-
Chocobo's a teenager and can't fit in your bag anymore.
Oh, no! Davros, okay, walk next to me, Davros.
And then you get to Elder Maya's, previous Elder Maya's house.
Oh, that was... No,
It-
not good.
What the person you first see in front of you, the door slides to the right as you approach it. Some kind of magic.
What is this magic? How
I'm
does it
just gonna
activate?
have, as soon as everyone enters the building, just have Jansen immediately go to his room.
Oh,
like-
Oh,
Put his
She's
stuff
on
away.
she puts her finger up like 1 second, and she's on a small brick kind of object, like a cracker, and she's talking into it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Tuesday? No, Chumana's busy on Wednesday. It has to be Tuesday. It's Tuesday or next month. Listen, I don't give a shit if you're busy. It's the Elder. Alright, is 9 o'clock Tuesday good? Alright, thank you. And she puts her object down, and it's just a little screen that like the TVs were. And she starts poking the screen, and buttons are the screen is responding to her touches. It looks magical because no tech could be that small. You're back. How is the Behdolis Capital, and who are these people?
These are the new locals
Yeah,
of the land.
locals.
Whose broad idea was it to bring locals?
Oh,
I believe Jensen offered.
Okay.
that is technically true.
You didn't
it
tell
was
them.
either them or we got the weird fish people that spoke
And,
Oh, we also got weird fish
Okay.
people.
common.
hello.
So who again?
So, I'm gonna have Jansen walk back into the room, probably witnessing all of this, just like,
And you
walk
didn't
up.
tell them about where we're from, right? That was specifically something you shouldn't have said.
Yes, I did not say that immediately.
She sensed motives you.
I will bluff check.
Alright, go ahead. She rolled a 2.
yeah, actually, no, I'm not letting that slide. So, Artemis here has a big, huge, dumb, stupid mouth. I probably need to get him a, restraining device.
All those
Second.
statements are 100% true.
Second,
What?
Atmos, does a 27 hit your flat foot?
Oh, Jesus.
27 hit my flat foot.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes, it does.
Alright, you get hit with the computer monitor. You take 4 damage, and it's still plugged in, so you take 5 electricity damage.
Alright.
You guys
that's
just see
9
sparks come
damage total.
out of everywhere from this little thin device. You idiot!
I clap and
Allow me
I
to
like bounce on
finish.
my feet as I do.
Allow me to
They
finish
were
what I'm
just
saying.
so confused
Guys.
by everything.
Guys.
We were trying to accommodate.
Jansen?
Right. Atmos here blabbed a few things, so I thought it was only reasonable to explain a couple of really basic things. From what I've been able to tell, they are not friendly with Bevel, so I can at least trust them to a small degree on that front.
Okay, she sits back in her chair and takes a sip of her drink. And she says, oh, good. Do they understand us? Well, obviously they do, because they're here. And those
Yes, they
swirls,
understand our
are they
language.
Bedolisians? Bedolisians?
Allow me to finish.
Oh,
Allow me to finish. The Behdolis Capital itself is a big old pile of ruins with one building filled with incredibly barbaric fish things.
So who again? That worship Masanori. Also, Masanori has an army now?
We are not.
Look,
we are
they
not,
executed one of them for speaking out.
we
They are
not
still
barbaric.
barbarians, and I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
We are
Yeah,
not
well,
barbaric.
You can call them that all you want, but they are Sahu again.
And there's
That is
one of them
literally what
standing
that
right
race
next
is
to
called.
you.
Yeah. Also, they worship Masanori, and Masanori literally has an army now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a thing.
They're all turtle people. They
Masanori?
They're
need
not
superpower.
Why do they worship him?
Because
Um,
his soda gives them magical youth.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, like, Masanori did a soda commercial in the past?
That soda that was FDA not approved?
Yeah, apparently it de-ages Sahu again.
Huh.
Who knew, right?
Regardless, I'm being directly disrespectful to them now that I'm here within my own land, and they can't do shit. They threw someone literally off a cliff
Next
for...
to you.
I don't care.
You're racist.
Verse such, chapter such, sentence such. All shall be banished if you don't buy our stuff.
Try that here.
And then they translate it into their
dare
own
you.
words. And suddenly the Sahuagin is now opening up her eyes.
So, that's enough of people poking the literal fucking bear.
Regardless, let's just put it this way. I don't believe they should be allowed in this city at all. You say the wrong thing and someone dies.
Oh,
Fair.
wait, does that mean I'm not allowed in the city?
You are not a hooligan.
No, but if someone says the wrong thing, I literally kill them. I have done this in the past.
You do it within reason.
You know what? Chimana's in the back. Why don't you talk to her? I don't want to deal with this anymore.
It sounds like a good idea.
Thing that you should probably know.
Guys,
Technology, not really a thing anymore.
Give this all to Chimana. This is a bit much.
What is up, Alona?
Huh?
I was
Are you just-
attempting to speak. I was getting talked over.
It keeps happening to me as well, yeah.
Yes, Alana?
New visitors aside, I'd very much like to return to hunting duties. Does the city still need food?
Actually, no. We are sufficient with food now. The farms are back up and running, and with our regrowth, with our regeneration regrowth active again, we're able to reproduce food at an astronomical rate.
Well, that's good. Are there any other places where my particular talents are needed?
Training the new soldiers would be good for long range that do not use guns.
I can handle that.
And in a world that doesn't use technology, I think that would be most approved. Her phone starts ringing. This little box is making lots of noise. Your reactions? Not you guys.
All right.
Interest?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be intrigued, like staring at it. But the goggles are back on.
She
What
did.
kind of ringtone does she have?
It's a good question.
You know what? It's the Final Fantasy fanfare.
Nice.
Of course.
She hits ignore.
Yeah.
Okay. Chimana's in the back. I just sent her a text about what's going on technically, and she's like, "Oh boy." So why don't you go take a peek at her?
I should probably handle this, yes.
Yeah.
You two, looking at the new ones, why don't you come with me?
Alright.
He'll lead them into the room with Chimano.
Alright. Good today.
Yes. I heard you are the two new people from the world.
Yes, hi.
How do you fare?
Well, I've never seen a place like this before.
There was many places like this, but we were the most advanced technologically advanced in our time. Reasons occurred because we had to evade a Bavel attack, and things happened, and we jumped to the future, which would bring us to here. Go ahead.
I would like to apologize ahead of time. It seems almost every time we go to a new place, the others are rather talkative. I had to salvage the situation. And, Jansen just lowers his head a little bit.
We're gonna go into the bottom chat so everybody else can talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not told to not go in the room, so I'm in there.
Oh boy. Okay. Alright, to give me the rundown. The state of Behdolis Capital is in ruin, I hear. What's this about Masanori having an army?
Okay, one thing at a time. We got to where the city once stood to find it in ruined rubble all over the place. No sign of the original inhabitants.
Right.
The only building that was still intact was occupied by a, dare I say, clan or tribe of Sahagwin, all of whom seem to idolize an old recorded ad of Masanori selling some drink.
Can I chime?
Whilst there, one of them said something that the chieftain leader didn't like, and said to exile one of them, whom was then literally thrown off a cliff to their death over literally nothing. I don't believe that any of them should be allowed within the walls outside of the one that Mashi has had follow him. They've literally created a religious doctrine out of nowhere, and they're kind of violent.
To be fair, you don't know how long they've been at this, and if it's their religion and their culture, you probably shouldn't judge them on that.
Sure. I probably shouldn't judge them until I realized that if I had said what the outsider, well, what the exiled one had said, they could have threatened to kill me.
Okay. True. But to point this out, you're trying to make it sound like you're making it sound like one thing when you got to realize that we are the strangers in this world that doesn't understand shit.
I feel like you're misinterpreting what I said. I'm saying that I shouldn't allow savages within the walls of this city specifically. And yes, we don't know shit. What if we let them amongst the populace and random people say stuff and then people start dying all over the streets? What then?
Sure. You're right. You're right.
Good. Alright. All I'm asking here is, should you allow them within the walls, that a certain amount of caution is applied?
I will definitely take note of that. But they don't know where our location is?
No.
One does.
One of them was brought along with Mashi. They're in the other room over there. He points back to like the main fire.
I see. Are they of anyone of significance?
The daughter of the chieftain.
I see.
Again, I don't think they're intelligent enough to find their way back here.
Have you never dealt with Sahuagin before?
You also have dealt with Sahuagin before, I believe.
No. Yes. Like, that's my point. They're not big, dumb savages. They might look that way, but it's not like
the ones
we're
in that settlement?
monkeys. It's not like we're talking about chimpanzees here. If they want to try to track down their people, it's not like magic doesn't exist. If they want to track down their fucking princess, they're going to track down their princess.
What are you talking about magic like it's a D&D magic? Because, like, the D&D magic exists, yes. Final Fantasy magic is not quite the same.
I'm saying is, as a person who does not understand magic, magic is a thing in this world, and I have no idea what they can do with that shit.
Unless you're talking to a sage of some kind, they can't know things without physically being there to see it. Regardless of which, you're worrying about this a bit too much. The city moves. Meaning, we move the city, they will not find it. Regardless of which, they were on the ship and didn't actually move here on their own. Likely they wouldn't remember the path. That being said, Chimana, we're getting a little bit off topic here, and Nugu is getting rather heated over something that I consider to be irrelevant at the moment.
Yes, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask our new friend something.
Yes.
Tell me, what type of technology does your world have? Alkir, Awa?
I don't know how to explain this. It's nothing like this.
All of the technology is at Bavel.
And I heard from other resources that you have collected old technology. For what purpose?
To research, and I forgot what our motto was. What's our motto?
Research and recreate.
That one.
Okay.
Wait. You make it sound like a lot of technologies were lost over the ages.
Sin does that.
I can't believe this city is standing.
What is Sin?
It must be quite fast.
I follow the same question. What the heck is a sin? It keeps being brought up. At this point, he just turns around and says, "Who sinned?"
Yes. Who is this Sin?
It's a what, not a who.
Okay. What is this Sin?
He's this destroyer. The destruction. Any civilization beyond, I don't know, 10,000, Bavel's a miracle at 30, is destroyed.
And how do you deal with something like this? Has no one ever defeated it?
You pray. Or run.
So it's a god?
Oh, you don't pray to sin. No, you pray.
You pray to who?
To Yama.
Who?
Yevon,
It's been a while. It's been a while since.
You Yevon.
Yevon.
Yevon. New Yevon.
Yevon. No, sorry, it's Yevon and you Yevon's the bad guy.
Yevon.
Yevon. You pray to Yevon.
And what is Yevon? Actually, there was a high priest of Yevon in Xanarkand. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Just crumbling your words and world.
You know, now that I think about it, our one teammate did know what Sin Spawn was, so maybe they know a bit about Sin too.
We should inquire that about them. I believe it was Alana? Alright, let's see. O'Hara sent her to train. I'll speak with her later.
So, Sin Spawn or Sin Spawn?
We do not know where sin spawn come from. When sin appears, so do the spawn.
Wait, Vel is still around?
Vel, yeah.
Oh, great.
They're the strongest city.
Of course
Sin
they are.
is here to punish us.
I have a question. You said that this creature destroys civilizations, right?
Yes,
Yes.
he punishes us for being too advanced.
It's our punishment for letting things get out of hand.
Shimana?
Then how's Bavel still around?
Yes, I also like to know that.
Shimana,
Yes.
I have a rather bad feeling about this.
Yes, I'm going to put the city in an emergency lockdown.
It's one problem after another.
It is.
So, is there like not armies that go against Sin, or?
We fight them off, but he always comes back.
Oh boy, this is sounding more and more like a god.
He always comes back, then what's the point in fighting him?
Well, if you defeat the spawn, you live.
Well,
But no one's ever defeated Sin?
You don't fight sin.
No,
No.
you people have fought Sin. what?
Well, the crazies, they always end up dying.
Yeah, but also, I mean, the summoners go on their, what was it? Their quest?
Yeah, the suicidal mission to buy 10 years of peace.
Yes, the calm.
What is this calm?
It's when
Excuse me?
they fight Sin and he goes away for a while, but he always comes back.
Then why don't the summoners just keep doing this?
They do.
Alright.
But
so you
it
have one
takes-
summoner that does it each
well,
time?
No. It's sad.
What?
They don't come back.
Do they go somewhere, like a temple?
They
Side mission, they all die. It's pointless. You don't want to be a summoner.
There has to be a way around this. You can't just die. Unless they're doing a summoning that's so stressful on the body and powerful that... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
Well, they go on a pilgrimage and they go and pray to all the temples, and then they go to Xanarkin.
What are in these temples?
When I need to stop you here. Are you speaking about the faith?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have 2 faith here.
Oh wow.
One is my predecessor's daughter and his mother.
Well, I'm happy they're of the faith, but and my condolences.
No, we don't know anything about Yevon.
Mother gave her life such that others could use their sacrifice to protect the people. It's rather painful, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Clearly a great deal has happened over these 1,000 years.
Is there any kind of technology in this world?
I consider myself to have the most advanced, and I'll show them insert future weapon choice here. Or you could put like a past weapon and I'll upgrade it later.
Huh, this is rather old, but...
well,
is there a way we can communicate with the other Behdolis?
There are none.
You two are the
Oh.
only ones left?
What is this Behdolis you speak of?
me.
The ruins we met you in
Yeah, the ones...
were an old city.
yeah, the ruins where you just came from was the Behdolis city. It's where people came that have swirly eyes. Like your eyes. You're Bedolisians. Ugh. Bedolians. There we go.
No, not Behdolis. I'm Albed. He's Albed.
Yes, I'm Albed.
Albed. Alright. Writing.
The Behdolis haven't been seen for 600 years.
Writes notes. Okay, so let
Makes
me get
sense.
this straight. You're an Albed, not a Bedolian.
Yes, I'm an Albedian.
That sounds dumb. Sorry.
That's
insulting. That just how that's worded sounds really not right.
You get chewed out by Chimana. There's no way to treat a guest. Get out.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right, hold on. I am being insulting to someone who has the same eye shit as me, but we're not going to talk about a person who's literally throwing a fit about fucking another race.
They've been.
All right, fuck
been.
you. Fuck you. I leave. Have same goddamn thing as that guy is, and I'm the one that fucking gets you out of. Fuck this shit.
I'll be right back.
This is why we hide our eyes.
She walks out to you, Nugu, and says, I really wish you changed that tone of voice with me.
And I really wish that... No, you know what? I'm not going to go into this. Your predecessor's fucking relative was literally being condescending to an entire race, and you're going to give me shit about me saying something about people that have the same eyes as me.
Yes, but you're different from them. And also, you're saying that name is dumb. To them, that could be very disheartening.
Apologize to me. No, we're not getting into this. We're not getting. You know the kind of person I am.
I know, and this is the only way I can get through to you. She punches you.
No.
I will, seeing her wind back, I will punch back before I go unconscious.
Alright, go ahead and punch back.
I feel like a little bit of context was lost here. I don't know if this is like an in-character thing or you responding, but it was him talking about that specific settlement of them and not the race. Like, he was acknowledging the danger of
to Nugu. It still came off condescending to the race in general, and Nugu has a history with Sahuagin. There's a reason that Nugu knows Sahuagin.
Right. It gets kind of funny. Oh, alright, let's just leave it be as it is for the time being.
So you hear an explosion in the next room, and Chumana comes walking out. Walking back in. Nugu, take 76 or 67 points of damage, and you are through the wall.
What in the fuck?
Nugu cracks her neck. Is that all you got?
You didn't even roll the damage numbers.
Wait, how much HP do you have?
69, motherfucker. Oh, wait, no, I'm 64. Damn it! I thought I had 69.
Alright, yeah, you're just in a
Never
pile
mind.
of rubble. And then she walks back in. I'm sorry for that. What he says does not reflect what our people think. Or what she said.
Wow. Yeah, of course it wouldn't fucking reflect. I'm not these guys, these people.
Also, that was a very loud explosion, and she just comes back in, and she's all calm and everything. As a way to make it up, we're going to have you stay in our guest rooms, and you have full access to the city. Most access. You can't go into the engineering parts and that, but you can go to the stores, any place you'd like, the entertainment district. We'll have somebody that shows you around.
That's great. I have a question. Why are you guys so interested in the Bedol?
Behdolis?
Yes.
We were once trade partners.
Oh. Guys were traders with the sinners?
Huh?
Well, if you came from the original Bedolian clan, then I don't see why they would be sinners. We just all know that Pavel was the evil one.
No, we're not part of Bedol. We're all bad. Completely different.
Yes, but you're descendants.
No, we're different.
Okay.
Are you different?
Yes, completely different. We're not related to them at all.
Okay. Calm down. Have some tea.
If you would rather not talk on that particular topic, I have questions myself.
Go ahead.
You were speaking about summoners with some deal of reverence.
Yes. They bring the eternal calm. It's very sad. The calm. It's peaceful. It's the time that we can rebuild.
Then why doesn't the summoners defeat Sin immediately after he comes back? I mean, if it's one life for hundreds of thousands or millions.
We don't have that many summoners anymore.
Oh.
Yes, they tend to be once a generation.
No, they have more than one generation. That's just the Grand Summoner. There's only one Grand Summoner. A generation.
Can we talk to this Grand Summoner?
You don't become a Grand Summoner unless you defeat Sin.
And you don't defeat Sin unless you die.
Right.
I believe we're going to have to gather much information on this Sin, because apparently our city's a floating bait.
Yeah.
I imagine you must be quite fast to avoid him.
We've never encountered.
We've never encountered Sin before. We've been here for about 6 months. Oh no, it's been about 8 months now.
Time may be short for you.
Well,
Can we depart?
Oh.
if he does show, we have technology far more advanced than anything that this land has ever seen then.
From
but
the
you
sounds
said
of it,
you guys came from the past, which means that he...
Chimano, before we get too sidetracked, we've already seen it before. Zanarkand is a ruin.
Yes, but that might have been in the Battle of Bavel after Maya made her sacrifice.
Then what about the other capital?
It could have also
Perhaps
been a
what they're
bombing
saying is
from...
not too crazy. They said that this creature destroys civilizations. Maybe it rocked up during the battle and just swept it all away. In which case, I need to go back to the mainlands and learn all I can. Something's strange.
Let's wait and see what goes on first. Let's evaluate the situation.
This is widespread information, right? He turns to the two newcomers.
About Sin?
Yes.
Oh yeah, everyone knows about Sin.
Plainly not us. We need to fix this.
Summoners are also directly, I think, trained by Yevon. And Yevon's stronghold is Bavel.
But this one is already a summoner. We also have another summoner on our, soil. Floating island. But neither one have been trained by Yevon.
A summoner...
This is unheard of to us.
We speak to the spirits of the faith and convince them to help us. I wonder... We encountered an Odin over at Zanarkand. Maybe the people who choose to become faith do so for different reasons in the current era. I wonder. It's looking more and more like I should probably be leaving to figure out what's going on. The longer I stay, the worse it gets.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get to this eventually.
You two, do you have a map of the world in its current form?
You two also know that a summoner never travels alone. Because they're frail and weak, so they have their guardians.
That's true. During a pilgrimage, no summoner is ever alone. They have to go with their guardians.
And I do have a map. Here's the current world.
The map looks a little different from yours. Apparently there's polar caps now.
Well, what Jensen's going to do is just very carefully look over where the settlements are placed.
Do you actually have a map in your inventory?
If I do, it's a basic one. That's kind of between you and me. I would be interested in it. Like, I would also be interested in trying to figure out where we are. Whether I was successful or not, another story.
It's just a plain map of the world. Doesn't have any place of significance. There's nothing labeled on it.
Why the fuck would you have a map and not label it?
Because new towns start pop up everywhere and then are destroyed. It's difficult to keep track.
You really need to know where they're at. You just follow the roads.
Roads.
What was once there 10 years ago could be gone tomorrow. What's the point?
The roads always stay.
Exactly.
This is getting more and more concerning the more you speak.
Hi.
We sacrificed a great deal to keep this place intact. If this sin thing wipes cities off the map, I'm terrified.
You are the engineer of your little group. It looks at you, Akir.
Yes.
I would have you talk with our engineers and see if we can establish a communication with the other Al-Bed. We need more information, much more information. And with
Are you talking long term, like long distance communication?
Yes.
Using boats, right?
Well, you do have in the game they did have like radios, but their signal was short.
I'm not quite sure where we were, but by the speed we were traveling and the length of time, that would be a lot of radios.
Oh, so you have short distance. Okay. Well, we don't have an airship ready to go yet, but we do have one of our emergency missiles ready. We're thinking about putting a satellite up into orbit. That should boost our signal dramatically. This means nothing to you.
You might have to talk to Home.
Home?
With a capital H?
What is home? She asks.
Home is home. That's where we live.
Alright.
Okay, first we need to process all this information. I need to have some people go out and gather some information. But believe me, you're in the safest city on Spira.
Oh, awesome.
She just look out the window now. As she makes a quick phone call, you just see a blue luminous light. Ugh, damn little bugs. A blue luminous light cover the sky in like a dome shape. And then a green luminous light cover the Mana Land. These are very difficult shields to get through. Kind of like the shields you carry on your person, but it's made up of entirely magic, of mana.
You two. He looks over at Aller and Alkia. Could the two of you speak to me more at length about these things? I feel like I should perhaps write notes.
Sure.
Also, since you came here, you feel a lot more healthier. Your constitution is 50% higher, your modifier, so you gain more hit points if you have an even number in constitution. If not, you just feel healthier.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna put that as temp.
Yeah, that's fine. But as soon as you leave the city, it goes away.
I'm probably also going to need to talk to,
This is a lot to take in. I must speak with the council.
Well, yes. I need to learn as much as I can from the two of you, and I need to talk to Nugu, who seems to think that I was against the entire race of Sahagins and not just that settlement of savages.
They're pretty
Fun.
sweet to us.
Well, I watched an execution over one disagreement, so...
Well,
Culture.
it's part of how they worship their god.
Masanori, you sneeze.
Well, Messinori's in the other chat.
You should just pop in and say he sneezes.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Masanori, you sneeze.
That was great.
Ah, jeez. Alright.
I mean, as fascinated as you are with us, we're quite fascinated with this.
Take a lot of stuff back home.
Oh,
Yes.
I may inquire. May I see your currency?
I'll bring out a gill piece.
Oh, this is much different then. Okay, do you have all denominations of currency?
This is it.
This is the currency.
This is all currency, is Gil.
Oh, so no paper, Gil?
Or washes away.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. We're gonna take this to the mint and reproduce this, just in case we do make trade with everybody else, so we don't have our past money mixing up with the future money.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you saying it's worth something different?
No, it's...
Is ours different than yours?
We still use Gil, it's just that it was distributed with a different means sometimes.
Yes, your Gil in the past was paper. Their Gil in the future is coin.
That being the case, I feel I need to retire to my room for one. May I speak to the two of you tomorrow?
Yes. I think we're about covered here. So I think we're going to, let me show you to, let me get, oh, she's busy with the wall. Let me show you to your rooms.
Okay.
She takes you to your room. And this room is about a 20 by 10 foot room. A huge soft bed, a TV, a bunch of things you don't understand.
Yay! And I
I
jump.
will be investigating heavily.
If we come back in and find that you've like opened the television with a screwdriver,
I might have.
Oh.
All right, and we will go back
That's
to the other
fine.
group.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Ta-da!
that solves the first day of meeting new people. So the next day appears. Those of you that are at the Elder's place, actually, let me ask Alkir, what do you do in your room? I doubt you sleep.
Yeah. So I would start with taking apart the simplest device, which I'm imagining is the phone or lamp.
Okay. It is very simple. It appears to be a light bulb connected to a power supply and goes right into the wall.
And I would keep moving up from there, like depending on the time.
You can concur that the power from the wall is an outsourced power source. You get to the TV, and then it's about morning time now. So those of you that are you are all called into Chumana's office first thing in the morning. Chumana wants to know more from Elena about this sin creature. Nugu is a little bandaged up, but she looks fine.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're not there.
Nope.
She hits harder than me. I'm not there.
It's not why.
Why?
I'm not going into it.
Okay.
Where are you on my desk, cat? Gil, I'm having your problem. I have a cat on my desk.
Don't jinx this. Ilana, can you tell me about this sin that you've encountered before?
Alright, hold on. Hold on a second. I gotta separate the animals attacking each other. Okay, cat's hiding in the box. All good.
Nice.
Well... it's sort of a long story. I only know so much.
What the?
From what I've been able to gather... Mind you, this information is, as of now, hundreds of years old. So I have no idea what this creature would be like today, if it even still exists. But from what I gathered, it's a massive whale-like fiend.
Can you give
The
me an
scales
idea?
on...
Give me an idea of how big it is? And you give an idea, but it's much smaller than the current version.
So, question out of character, Gil.
Yes.
You've seen the map for Susaki Island that I gave you. Would you say that Manolin is as big or larger?
It's about half
Then
the size as Sin. But when you saw it, Sin was about 2 football sizes.
Oh, okay. It's hard to gauge how big it is, but the last time that I encountered it, on our island, we have a large rocky ring that surrounds a pool. It tore a hole straight into it that led out to the sea.
Ooh. That's some massive power there.
That was just from sheer size. It didn't actually attack that much. From all I could see, it only... I suppose the correct term is belly flopped onto the outcropping surrounding the pool.
Okay.
By the time that I had realized it was here, I was already in the water fighting off some of its scales. That's what the sin spawn appeared to be. It's how I got this. She holds up her hand so that Chumana can see the long scar on her arm.
Okay. The lights start to flicker and buzz out a bit, and then you hear screaming coming from the guest rooms. Oh dear. Can somebody go check on our Elbed friend? I think he's taking something apart and he's electrocuting himself.
I would, but I'm not very good with those sort of things.
This conversation is worrisome for me. I'll go check on them.
Okay. You find Alkir just laying on the ground. Apparently he was taking apart the computer screen, which is the TV, and it was still plugged in.
Alright, so we unplug one thing and take the screwdrivers out of his hands and prop them on the bed.
Yes. Other than that, he doesn't seem really harmed.
Just send a message up to Chimano on one of the devices and then just make sure to look after him for the time being because he doesn't want to go back to listen to all the shit about the monster.
You have to use your own device because apparently all the devices in this room have been removed or taken apart.
I'm just talking about using the character's own one.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's keep the scene going.
Alright. So,
Jensen's no longer in the room.
Okay. So. It's about this size. Okay. When they were talking about it, it seems like it's much larger now. Was there any way to defend against it? Ilana? Ilana?
Jake! Don't tell me he walked off again randomly or just forgot to unmute. He may have forgotten to unmute.
Ilana, you're muted.
Again, I'm calling out someone by the character name instead of the account name.
Jake?
He's typing...
Oh.
Oh, so he's in chat, but... Okay.
Nice!
Okay, so your dog unplugged your PC. Great.
Oh, no.
And that's why he just popped now. Okay. So we're going to have to gather as much information as we can about this sin creature. Apparently, it's a plague to everyone. What better way for us to open relations with everybody but then to take down this incredibly difficult monster that plagues everybody? But we need to gather information first. Talk to more locals. Mashi, do you have anything to add to this? I know you have your allies to help from if need be.
Yeah, a bunch of turtles followed me home. I don't know what to do with them.
Oh, I believe only one followed you home.
It's one too many. They're not here, are they?
No, she's probably out somewhere else. She interviewed
Alright,
her
so
on
apparently
her
the
own.
soda makes some. Apparently, there's some soda that I did a commercial for. Like, I don't remember, but it makes them invincible or immortal.
That's good to know.
Makes them young and strong.
Let's see if we can get that back in production and give it to them.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This sounds like a bad idea, but I guess I'm going to do it because otherwise, I guess
more
they'll get all to
allies
die,
are good,
which is
but
sad.
we need to wait until we need to wait and see before allowing them onto our soil, because apparently they're quite a little hostile. We don't need them offing people left and right, especially if they learn that you're not their intended god.
They wouldn't have it.
So what is everybody? Where is Nogu, by the way?
Training.
I hope she's not upset because I put her through a wall. Oh well. All right. She calls Kazu, Awa and Alkir into the meeting room as soon as you're awake. It gives you about 20-30 minutes, and you guys are able to come into the room.
Oh, I'm back.
Alkir, how did you enjoy Awa, how did you enjoy last night's stay?
I had a great night's sleep. Thank you.
It was fascinating.
Alkir, you don't seem like you slept much, and your hair looks
Yes, it was quite shocking.
We had a great time.
Jansen, what did he do? Jansen, you're muted. Okay. Okay. He electrocuted himself. Okay, why don't you talk to some of the engineers about that? But first, we'd like to establish a communication. On Thursday, we're setting off a rocket to hopefully boost our signal to try to cover more ground.
I don't know what this rocket is.
Okay, we're putting a machine into space to bounce our signal off of it to send to different parts of the world.
There's space all around us. What are you talking about? To space?
Never change, boy.
To be fair, Alana seems equally confused.
Don't you worry your pretty little heads. We'll take care of the stuff. Just know that signal should be significantly boosted in the near future. And today is Monday, so 3 days. Don't forget to watch the rocket launch. It's the last.
I need to meet your engineers.
It's the last one we have. Oh, the TV.
The moon. Ace is near the moon. You've seen the moon, right?
How are you gonna get all the way up there?
I'm actually confused how to answer that because I don't know how an ancient civilization, aka future civilization, would understand the moon. Like, would they understand it's a terrestrial body, like outside of our planet, or would it just?
No, you wouldn't.
It's complicated. Like the ancient Greeks knew that the planets are outside. I think, right?
Yeah, well, they knew that the sun and the moon came, but they thought that like the Earth was stagnant and everything moved around the Earth. So, take that what you will.
So I think the explanation would have helped.
So she explains it a little bit more. That this she gets a muffin and says, "This is Spira. You're living on Spira." And then she gets a Rollenberry and says, "This is the moon. The parts in between is considered space. It's a whole new place to explore." But you could
Oh, I see. And the space rotates us. I get it.
So you're gonna put it up in the sky?
Yes. And the sky, as the planet moves circular, as the sun moves around, or as we move around the sun, it will stay in one spot, sending our signal all throughout the world, or a good portion of it. So we can pick up other signals if there are any.
I do have one key question. How are the Albed, our hometown, going to find this signal?
We are going to give our coordinates. Coordinates you would know because they would be passed down.
I remember reading about them.
We will call out and announce our coordinates if we see a vessel within reach, because we will have satellite imaging.
Not get much of an answer.
Don't worry, we will handle all this, the difficult stuff.
Most boats don't have radios at all.
And from what I'm getting, that the boats that do have radios, they're short distance radios. So they would be able to hear us, but we wouldn't be able to hear them.
Yes, if the radio works. I don't even understand your technology to know if it will work.
That's why we need your help to figure out what kind of signal to broadcast. We'll give you parts if you can make something up, or show us the radio on your ship if you have one. You would have knowledge of this, of what frequency and that. But it'll take time for them to configure their parts to match yours.
Alright, we can, meta that.
Yeah, because they have high frequency things. Yours is a bit low frequency.
What is it? FM and...
No, we're not going to go with that.
They're too complex. FM and AM are too complex.
Yes.
We're still in beeps.
Mm-hmm.
And you press this button, and you send a short beep. You hold it for a long beep.
Oh, okay. All right.
I needed to go for a short.
You
That was a
you
joke.
can record things on spheres.
That's okay, Jansen.
Did I miss anything important? I'm very sorry.
No. She just summoned them after everybody came to and wanted to know a little bit more about them. So yes, I believe we have all the information we need. We're still sending drones out to see different parts of the world to see if there's any more towns that we can explore. And hopefully make trade with. Anyway, I believe this is it for the day. Why don't you guys go off on your own, do your own things. Give Nugu my regards. Hopefully she's not too mad. Should go ahead and show around the new guys. Atmos, I put you in charge of this. Atmos and Elena, both of you. I want you to show the two new people around.
I don't know
Yes,
too much
this
of
will
the
be
city.
very easy.
I don't know too much of the city, but I suppose I can.
Alright. If you will, I have a 9 o'clock meeting coming up tomorrow. But I have a 9 o'clock meeting today, too.
Good luck, Chumana.
Yes.
You will do a very good job here.
Just as a side note, so I know where I'm going later. Where are you having me train the new recruits with the crossbows? And
Floor
bows?
4.
I will meet them later this afternoon.
Of course. And I think this is enough for today. Mostly all role play and no combat at all. Unless you attack the Sahu again, then that would have been a nightmare.
I didn't have an intention to.
Well, it was a 3-hour session, but next time we should get more out of it.
That's
I'm not gonna lie, I was very afraid of them actually outright attacking us, actually, but it didn't happen.
Thank goodness.
Alright, thank you for joining us for Spira. We will see you in 2 weeks. I'll talk to you guys in a minute.
All right.